Hey guys, and welcome back to more live fire grilling with Lumber Capital Log Yard. I don't know about you guys, but something about shish kebabs just says summer to me. And that's why Grandpa's going to be grilling us up some of those tonight. And I hope that you'll come along for the cooking journey. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, we got some potatoes in this skillet here. Cast iron's the only way to go. And rather than put it on the grill, I set it right on top of the coals so we got some instant heat on them because it's going to take them a while. But they'll get done. I mentioned here, I got some remarks recently about how I started a fire here. I started a fire in here and I used some starter fluid, and somebody says you almost had me till you did that. But main thing is get your fire started. You can use a propane torch, you can use gasoline, diesel, whatever you got. Starter fluid, get this fire roaring. Once you get coals in the bottom, it's going to blaze really well. And you need to shake it down, get the coals down in the bottom. It's best to use fairly small pieces of wood so that it will burn through without sitting there like a fireplace. I mean, if you in your stove, you put big pieces in there and they burn a long time before they ever get to the inside of the log. So you need to put small enough stuff in there that it'll really burn and get coaled up. Now, this is a very traditional way of cooking, and it's fun. Something that made me think about starting a fire. If you've ever done any mountain man stuff up in the mountains of Colorado, I've done a lot of it. Scouting for elk, all mountain man traditional type stuff. And if you've ever started a fire with a flint and char cloth and dry grass, you would be real happy to have some petroleum product to get your fire going. It takes some time. If the wind's blowing, if it's wet, you don't have any dry wood. You need dry wood in this thing. So I've done a lot of that kind of fire starting, and it's a challenge. You got to well, if you're going to eat up there when you're doing that, you've got to get a fire going, but it takes a while. So those boys, they earned their fire, I want to tell you what. We're getting some pretty good coals in here now. This skillet's a sizzling. I think I'll put another scoop full of coals under it. And I'm just putting this right under the skillet so that heat goes right straight to that cast iron. This is different than a barbecue grill where you got charcoal. You've got to stay in here and work it, but it's really enjoyable. Now if we were going to do a big cook, we were rolling a hog or goat or something on this rotisserie here, we'd start this big fire in the bottom of this thing and get it burning until we could get it down to smoke and coals. and then you just keep feeding it and keep it alive. And I'm looking forward to doing a rolling a whole carcass on here. But right now I think today we're doing kebabs, which is, they'll be prepared in the kitchen and we'll put them on here and just cook them, and just a fun process. Also keeps the heat out of the house, and not only that, it tastes so much better. Tastes really good. Okay, these potatoes are softened up pretty good. I'm going to take them off, set them up here. Yeah, that's hot. And I'm going to put some coals in for the kebabs. And it's pretty warm cooking right here. Oh, we got a nice bed of coals. Hardwood, hickory, oak, mesquite, my favorite. And you can pull one of those logs. You can pull one of these logs out of here that is burning, and it'll quit burning. It'll start smoking. Damn it, that's hot. And you can impart a little bit of smoke into your food that way. So I'm going to take this log off of here. That's hickory. I'm going to set it right down here and it'll quit burning. Because once it's over those coals, they are so hot that you can start just about anything on fire. Okay. Let's turn this down a little bit. Want to make sure you have some heat-proof gloves because it gets warm over this thing. Okay, we're cooking. This Lone Star grill is really fun to work with. You just got to be somewhat of a traditionalist, I guess you'd say. If you're a microwave cooker, you won't like this. But if you're a microwave cooker, you ain't tasted this kind of food either. You got to be able to understand that you're going to get some heat here. But it's what can I say? It's just a traditional way of cooking. There has been years and years of people cooking on open fires. And it's fun. It's really fun to see what they went through. It wasn't always as easy as it is today. But this kind of brings you back to home base here so that you can enjoy this type of cooking. Okay, something I did here. It's best when your meat is cold. If you take a cold piece of smoke wood that's not started and put it in there on the coals, it'll smoke more than a hot piece of wood. And it's best when your meat is cold, that's when you get your most smoke. But you can see that smoke rolling on that thing from this log. That's good hickory smoke, and that imparts a really nice flavor. So these things are, I believe, done. We're gonna pull them off and put them on a plate and go eat. I'm telling you what, those skewers are hot.
That's it for today's video, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Other than that, we'll see you back here next time. Bye.